Jamie, what are you doing this weekend?
This is a very common question. This weekend, I'm planning to relax a bit. On Saturday, I'm going to clean my apartment in the morning, and in the afternoon, I want to meet a friend for coffee. On Sunday, I don't have big plans. I might stay at home and read or watch a movie.
When we talk about weekend plans, we often use phrases like, I'm going to, I plan to, or I want to. For example, I'm going to visit my family, or I plan to study, or I want to relax.
What about you, Alex? What are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, I'm going to be quite busy. On Saturday, I'm going to do some shopping in the morning, and in the afternoon, I plan to work on a personal project. In the evening, I want to cook dinner at home. Another very common question is, do you have any plans for the weekend? You can answer, yes, I do, or not really, or I'm not sure yet.
If you don't have plans, you can say, I don't have any plans yet, or I just want to relax. Now, let's talk a bit about free time during the weekend. Alex, what do you usually like to do in your free time on weekends?
So on the weekend, and I enjoy doing simple things. I like going for walks, listening to music, and sometimes cooking a nice meal.
When people talk about weekends, they often compare them to weekdays. They say things like, during the week I work, but on the weekend I relax.
So, Jamie, do you usually have busy or quiet weekends?
Some weekends are busy, especially if I have social plans or family visits. Other weekends are quiet and I stay at home. Someone says, any plans for the weekend? You can answer, yes, I'm going to visit my family, or I'm planning to study and relax, or no big plans, just taking it easy.
Let's also talk about common weekend activities. People often say they go shopping, do housework, clean the house, cook, watch TV, go out with friends, or rest. Let's also talk about common mistakes. Some learners say, I'm going to relax me. But in English, you just say, I'm going to relax. You don't need me. Another mistake is saying, I will going to, which is not correct. Just say, I'm going to.
Another useful phrase is, I'm looking forward to the weekend. This means you are excited about it. Many people say this on Fridays.
You can also say, I need a break, or I need some rest, especially if you had a busy week.
Now let's talk briefly about making plans with other people. When you invite someone, you might say, do you want to do something this weekend? Or do you want to meet on Saturday? These are polite and simple ways to ask.
And if you want to accept, you can say, yes, that sounds good, or sure, I'd like that. If you want to say no, you can say, sorry, I'm busy, or maybe another time.
Weekend conversations are not complicated, but they are very important for social communication.
Before we finish, let's review some useful phrases you heard today. What are you doing this weekend? I'm going to relax.